So this is Super Monday Night Combat. This is a game that I've taken to playing recently. I really enjoy it, and I decided to start recording some of these videos, or some of my games, and putting them up online. So I've already played this one, and I'm doing the commentary afterwards, so take note of that. It'll make it make a little more sense in terms of why I seem to know what's about to happen, sort of. I don't remember this game 100%, but I do know what's kind of going to happen. So you can see our team. We have two enforcers up in the front. I am Rich 75 is a tank. EMF, that's me, is the gunner, and then Uberzilla is the support. I am Rich goes back to tank. Don't worry about that. He doesn't stay sniper. And then CS Tech in the back there is a Cheston. He's the Giant 8. And Handle Team will eventually join as Sniper, I think. I think he was Sniper. The other team has a decent team comp as well. They've got a Sniper, a Carl, a Tank, a Wascott, and a Cheston. Wascotts are designed to kind of screw with the enemy, mess them up, annoy them, bother them, kind of make it so that they're not doing what they want to be doing. Cheston and Tank and Gunner are all enforcers. They're just kind of big hitters, decent life, not necessarily that fast, don't have a lot of maneuverability necessarily. Sniper is kind of self-explanatory. He snipes. Let's see, what else do we have on our team? Support. As you would expect, he heals team. He can also drain enemy team, basically using the same method. It's like a reverse medic gun, sort of. And they do have turrets. Usually they have some form of turrets to help enhance their play. And let's see, I think Carl. Carl is a striker on the enemy team. And strikers are basically kind of a be where you need them type class. So you can see here we're doing the team fight right now. My team, our team fight didn't go that well. We don't perform horribly. The other team doesn't perform that well either, as well. So it kind of helps. But you can see we're not really stuck together. I think about now I realize my team walked away. Maybe it's in a little bit. I'm sitting here trying to finish this guy off, and I turn around and I find it's me and Sniper trying to hold off anyone that's in the center, which, bad idea. That's not really how you want to be doing this. So I go ahead and get the heck out of there. Go to join my team. At the beginning of the game, it's a really good idea to stick with your team. Try to get a couple first kills amongst you guys. Get your team off to a good start. And so you'll see, as I level up, I have upgrades I can purchase. I'll go into detail about why I purchase what I purchase, or how I make my decisions in a later video. Right now I'm just going to do your standard. So right here, this is that tank. That tank is right around the corner. We all know he's almost dead, but he's got that turret defending him. And unfortunately, our team tried to go after him. The tank was just not in a bad enough scenario that our tank could finish him off. So we didn't end up taking him. I just had to leave because my team had gone at that point. Right here, you know, a little bit of top-down support for my team. Top-down is, especially with bomb-based weapons, is really good because it's hard to miss. If you miss them, you usually hit the ground right rather than the wall way behind them. Ground right next to them, wrong button, twice here, I hit the wrong button. But if you hit the ground next to them, you can deal some splash damage. So, Megabeth is a good example. She's got a rocket launcher as her weapon. You miss with her, you hit the ground, very powerful. So here, I return to my lane. This is kind of a favored lane for me, so I return to this lane. And I scare off the tank that was there, who, you'll see, he way overextends himself throughout this game. But I scare off the tank and then bot kill. So you do some bot kill. It's a good way to get points really fast. You know, you don't have to necessarily push, although it's a good idea. It is really a great way to move forward significantly. And then, you know, we get to hear, take out the turret. Makes sense. This is where the tank, you know, he turns around, he decides to scare us off. It makes sense. We got back down. And I believe in just a minute here, the tank is going to try to rush us. Yeah, he comes out at us. Does not have the manpower to do so. It's just him against the three of us. And he comes halfway up that hill before deciding to turn around. And you can see he keeps trying to do it. He keeps trying to take us on. The only reason I had back down there is because I had a sniper pinging me. Our tank finishes off their tank. Probably gets pinged by the sniper. I don't know 100% know how he died, but he get the dust. So, low on health now. You saw me take a bunch of damage. You saw me almost die, get stunned. And then I rush back here. That's because in here, you get health very quick, and it's a great safe place to upgrade while the health is just quickly regenerating. In really heated moments, you're gonna want to go for the Regenital stations. Regenital allows you to stay closer to combat. So you'll see that he gets way too close to us. He should not be comfortable where he is right now, and yet he doesn't back out. Hotshot's got the Annihilator, and yet I actually never heard this Annihilator coming. I didn't realize the Annihilator had launched. A little focused on that tank, which I guess was good on his part. He got us distracted. But they got the Annihilator, and still the tank went down. You know you're not doing all that great if an Annihilator attack doesn't phase the enemy. The tank is way overextending himself. I do have to head back to the base again. I was kind of near it anyways, so it wasn't that bad. But, you know, it does take off a lot of time that you could be spending out in the field, so do remember that. So, incoming grapple bot. Don't remember their names. I'll get their names down and I'll start using their names eventually. But the grapple bot, those are very powerful. I usually body slam around them because it stuns them. It basically takes them out of play long enough for me to deal almost enough damage to finish them. Again, the tank comes, challenges 2 or 3 of us. I think there's a third. Yeah, we had our support over there, so he comes and challenges 3 of us, and just does not leave until way after he should have, and by then we're just finishing him off. He doesn't have a chance to get out of there. So we are just pushing through this lane. You have to give the tank credit, though. The tank might not be that bad of a tank. He has no allies on this side. A tank by himself is holding this entire side. Tanks can't hold from a distance. They can't really hold against multiple people. Whereas me, I can kind of gun wildly, throw a rocket here or there. Tank can't really do that. And you can see the tank has a little bit of help there, Carl, but unfortunately the Carl is doing the same thing, overextending himself, and you know he gets a bit too close and gets taken out. What the Carl really needed to do, which honestly I might have done the same thing as Carl if I was in this situation, but what he really needed to do was turn around, head back to base, join up with the tank on that side, so they could put constant pressure on. Because instead he ended up coming from behind and we just shat on him when it came time. So right now my team has actually abandoned me. Tank is kind of by himself. Unfortunately, at this point I'm level 7 and he's level 6, and I'm more in the groove of the game, and he is short range, and it's just not working out for him. So yeah, the tank, at this point the tank is kind of underleveled. He's underleveled, and he's probably a bit discouraged, having died several times throughout the match. You see he's just getting reckless. He just comes in to try to kill us, which is a really foolish move, because now he's taking himself out of the game. The enemy team is effectively playing one man short every time he runs in and dies. You can see here I locked down. I do not generally lock down. I lock down in specific situations. One is, you saw there, it was clear open. We had just killed the tank. He wasn't going to be around for a while. So I figured, lockdown, I won't be able to move, but I'll have really powerful focus on that turret. We can take it out a lot faster. I won't miss as much. So that's one of the cases I'll lock down. I think up soon you'll see another case where I'll lock down. Again, it's kind of a rarity. I tend to avoid it. I only level that up once I've leveled up everything else to max. Lockdown just gets ignored to me. It does what it needs to do at level 1. It needs to focus my fire. That's all I needed to do, and that's what it does.
Oh, here comes Pit Girl's biggest admirer of Bullseye. Shoot him for cash and prizes, everyone.
So, you saw, I just ignored the tank. I don't even have to care about him because he's so out of the game at this point. I didn't even bother killing him. Those two bots right there pose a significantly higher threat, and I forgot that my slam was gone. So I'm kind of freaking out at this point, wondering why I can't slam. Ugh. You can see I got really close to death there. It was intense for me to watch it a second time. So yeah, slam is super important. When you can use slam, it's really, really important. You might have noticed like 10 seconds ago there was a sniper that I didn't do anything against. It's because I was reloading. Reload takes forever as a gunner, so if you can reduce that in any form whatsoever, do it. A lot of my endorsements reduce reload speed. And so here, that entire team came at us, and yet we went through them. And you can see that Carl, you might have saw it the last second there, he's level 7, the tank is level 7. I don't know what the sniper or whoever the other one was. I don't remember what level they are, but I'm level 10. That's 3 levels over. That's a significant bit. They are under-leveled at this point. Money ball goes down, both turrets are down. Now, this is basically what I do whenever I have the money ball. I get in there, shoot some rockets. If anyone gets on me, I kind of try to scare them off, and then I just sit on the money ball and body slam. And occasionally, if I see an enemy, I just kind of swing my reticule over them to try to get the lock on, and then I fire a missile. And so you can fire missiles, annoy the enemies out of there, and just sit on the money ball. As you see, that's a pretty good strategy. We wrecked them. Our team did really good. Their team, I think we'll see in a moment, was effectively playing a man short, I believe. Yeah, you can see at the bottom, CMC Penguins up. We'll get back to it in a bit. Unfortunately, I got Money Magnet. I already got one of those. I'll probably have to buy something and then trade it to someone who needs it. But CMC Penguins, you can see he got 3 deaths, 1 assist, 0 bots, level 1. Clearly he left. There's no question about it. He left the game. Our side, we did really good. You can see one of the guys on our team, I am Rich75, got as many kills as the entire other team put together. So, the other team, they were down a man, they had some people overextending themselves, got under-leveled, it was really painful for them. So, all in all, I think it was a pretty good game. Sucks for the other team being short. They're probably much better than they are. 1 man short is very painful. So, this is basically the end of the video, so, I'll see you guys all next time. I hope you enjoyed the video.